Hello everybody, quick video here. Just wanted to share with you on a video how I filter my water. As you can see, I have a filter machine that looks like a suitcase, which is very awesome. And I have 3 bottles here. They are blue crystal bottles. The color blue, there's a whole science around the color blue and why you want to have color blue. And actually leaving this on the sun can radiate and also structure molecularly the water. You can check that out on ChatGPT about the color blue. And also important, using crystal and not plastic. I haven't used plastic for water on a lot of days, a lot of years right now. So here I also have like a big, I don't know how to call this in English, because I have a clay filter where I can store more liters of water. And I do this, every 3 days, because water is meant to be moving. So you don't want to be stuck in the water on a crystal, right? But well, this is a thing that you can purchase. I will put the link below. It's a brand called Truu, and it's a German brand. I really love their philosophy. They have a great support. Of course, it's a German one, so if you're not German, it doesn't make sense that you buy this one. But if you're German, it really makes a difference. I think there's a lot of different osmosis filters out there. I'm not a good explanatory of the mechanics and the technology behind this machine, but there's actually 3 filters that you can exchange every year. And I think it's just structures the water. It creates a osmosis of the water, so taking away the nutrients that are not good. So to see a little bit the setup here, I have the connection to the electricity. This is where the water is coming in. This is the water that is the waste, and then I have a metal wire that goes into the bottle. So what I'm saying here is that all this last year, and if it's not an exceptional case that I'm traveling and so on, even when I'm traveling, I have to pay for this because the weight is more than 30 kilos. So I have to pay 150 euros just for the shipping on the plane. So that's how invested I am on my health. I want to take my filter machine with me. And the cool thing about this is that it looks like a suitcase, sorry. So it can travel with me. But I haven't bought water on the supermarket in a lot of time. I just drink water from here, and I'll do another video. My wife is breastfeeding, so she needs to drink a lot, and she really likes drinking water. I've been drinking less water and more coconut water and more watermelon and things that have nutrients, minerals, electrolytes from nature. So yes, sometimes I drink water, but it's not my main drink. It is for my wife because of the breastfeeding and making the milk, producing the milk. But I just wanted to share with you guys that you really want to invest on the water that you drink, right? And you don't want to drink from the tap. You don't want to drink from anything from the supermarket that has been sitting there for years, and it's actually dead water. As we know from different studies, water is intelligent and is holding a lot of memory on its structure. So it's not just the composition of the water, but it's also the molecular structure of the water. So that's why you want not just the good minerals on the water, but you also want properly structured water. And if the water has been sitting on a bottle for months, it's already a water that is not going to do good to your body. And something that I've experienced is drinking different types of water, and I can sense already in my body if it's being absorbed the right way. So whenever I drink this, I can feel directly the taste. That is good taste. It has taste, and also that my body absorbs the water in a very good way. But I've drank tap water. I've drank water from the supermarket, sometimes if I have to buy it exceptionally, and let me tell you that I feel not good in my stomach. Why is this the case? Not because of the composition of the water, but because of the structure of the water. When the structure of the water is not good, the body cannot absorb it in a natural way. So what we want to do is to structure the water, and this is something that the machine does in her way. So just a quick video on bringing more awareness of the importance of filtering your water, and also investing money on that, right? Because you will get a return on investment that maybe is not that clear from the beginning, but your health is basically your biggest asset, right? Health is wealth. So you want to invest as well on your health. You know, you have to buy this filter machine that is a couple of thousands of euros, but you wanna do that investment when you can, whenever you can, right? For the long run, always. I've been using this, and I haven't bought on the supermarket ever since, right? So I just connected to a tub from the water that is used for the garden for the plants, and I just go with the hose and the different wires and tubes of the machine, and I just filter the water from the garden, and that's it. That's how I do it, and that's what I recommend doing. Of course, you have to check out which machine goes good for you, for your needs and desires. Maybe the German is one for you, or there's another one that can be related to what you see on this German filter machine. Of course, I'm not getting anything from these guys, but it's what I use and it's what I preach. So there you go on this video, a little bit about water, the blue, research as well, the blue color. It's very important. It's not something trivial, and that's it. So you want to be filtering your water to drink good water. You're 80% water, so take care of the water that is inside your body. So see you on other videos of this series of health, performance, and energy.